TacticallySharp here. I'm a knife maker. I started out making knife kits and then moved on to forging and developing my own blades and designs and styles. My first involvement with paracord was when I learned how to make a sheath and I needed something to tie it down with. And this is the actual sheath that I made, and there is the paracord tied down. Paracord worked real well because I could tie it into a knot which I could release and then use it to tie my leg, the sheath to the leg at any time that I needed it. So it proved to be very utilitarian for me. As time progressed and went on, I then found a need to put a lanyard on the end of a knife, and did some very basic, simple stuff that I found there on the site at Deputydaug's, together with some of my creative thinking of adding my bead where I added it, and the design came up in such a way so that I could actually use the loop to secure the knife when I was using it. Then as time went on and I needed to get a little more complicated and a little bit nicer, I started making some smaller lanyards. The nice square knot that I found on the site, another one of the square knot. Then I took a chance at playing with a round knot for another one of the lanyards that I did. And all my knives that I do now basically come with a lanyard that I have done myself. That then led me into doing keychain fobs, different types of square knots, different sizes. An idea that I came up with was a luggage identifier. So I make several of those so that when I travel, I can put them on my luggage. Here's a few more of my lanyards for keychains. And then as time progressed and I found more usage for the paracord, I then made a neck sheath out of leather, added a paracord strap, and of course there is a lanyard on every knife that I now make. So that was a good usage. And as time progressed and I got a little more skill, a little more daring, I started making bracelets with slip knots. Then I started added some buckles, and you'll soon find that my favorite color, thank you Buckle Runner, is black. A lot of my work is done in black, and as you can see, I have progressed through making a lot of bracelets, and the bracelets are all for family members, and pretty much the majority of my family members were into solid colors more than anything else. And as time progressed, I started doing the King Cobra, a lot nicer, a lot larger. And then I got brave and bold and tied two colors together, did some colors. And then I had my wife tell me that she wanted a crucifix. So there is a couple of the crucifixes that I have done. And that's pretty much been my involvement with paracord, and I plan to keep on going. I want to learn a few more knots. And hopefully if I win the 1,000 feet of black, I will be able to continue with my second passion, which is now tying knots. I want to thank both Deputydawg and Buckle Runner for this opportunity. And while I don't have a tactical goat, we do have a tactical puppy by the name of Hatter. Hatter is 19 months old, and he'll be my closing image on this video, with the halter that I made for him and a little leash. We go out every afternoon and walk for a while around the neighborhood, and the tactical puppy is secure and watches everything that we do. Well, once again, I want to thank Deputydawg and BuckleRunner.com for the opportunity to win the 1,000 feet of black paracord. Thank you.